Real West Side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Oh, infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block, little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Tryna clear bills off $1 meal, really will fit your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had the boot. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking no first I ever wrote, shorty the whole block posted. Everybody not the focus, and these souls were posted. I'm like, right, they can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my sugar. You just heard that he died on the last Friday.
Feelings, how about the feelings? Come high out the silicone. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killing. In the back, you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the palate like a big little to the little thick thing. Keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kids to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day don't see it. Just to the not to say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the fast. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I like good. I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, love to the trying to politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already. How I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high out the silicone. I want you to get with me. Slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killing. That you're chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Ready to go, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. And that one is downstairs. And we're underway in game 3. And that's in there at the knees. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Acuna now. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Liner, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here is Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one hammered way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Base is empty, one away. Pete Alonso up next for the A's. Swings through that. 2 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 3 of the NLDS. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Ian Happ up to hit.
That is it. The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
First offering in the dirt. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. Will Smith to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
This one in the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Chopper right side. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Buxton. Jeremy Pena steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball. 1 out, bases empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just misses. 3-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Bellinger up to hit. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw to second, tag, out at second. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Third game of the division series. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Gausman back to work.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
2.
And that is out of play. Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Foul ball there. Albies, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. Springer there makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
De La Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 245 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. And ball 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. 1 down. Lau at the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's a foul ball. Line drive. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
The first baseman.
Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. That one just misses. It's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off
Batting
speed
it,
and
right
walked the
fielder,
hitter.
Joel
Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Springer.
First and second, 2 outs. And the batter is George Springer. Steps off, lead runner back to second. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The next offering misses. 1-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
In the dirt. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here on the south side, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Slider right there.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one fouled off. Nobody out. Runner at first. And now a full count.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Freeman hits it in the air. 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one is lifted in the air. Reaches for it, but it's foul. The pitch. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Ian Happ up next for the A's. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. way out front for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
De La Cruz on the move, and there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton, grounded out his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Jeremy Pena steps to the plate for the White Sox. Walked his first time. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Way high. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Acuna there. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Wow, wow, child fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never match her.
As we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there, and it's 2-1 now.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Reached on an infield single his first time. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Buxton sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barker. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Out to short. It's through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. 2 outs.
Outside, that's a ball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball.
3.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That misses. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here in game 3 of the NLDS. On the ground, right side. Albies whips it to first. Lowe out on the play. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And the 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Line drive, that's a base hit. Bellinger is in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Here comes the throw.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's George Springer. Swinging a foul out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fought off foul.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Got him! Inning over, and it could have been worse. Third game of the division series. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's usually at right field, but today he's patrolling center. That's a strike, and the count even at 1.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field, because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
And it's strike 2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Roki Sasaki.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we get a little length out of this.
A free pass coming with nobody out, and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Oh, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
And that's downstairs, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Next up for the A's, Ian Happ.
A
walk, and he's also singled. Laser, base hit. Acuna rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Smith in the box with one away as he takes ball one. This to third. Over to Lau. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now one missed. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Byron Buxton steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 8, and then Shua.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Number 3.
So up next for Chicago, Jeremy Pena. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Sasaki back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. A's leading by a run. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Inside, and it's 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Next up for the A's, Addison Barger. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, Elly De La Cruz. And ball 1. Barger, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one pulled foul. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in, 2-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And that one in the air center field. Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And there's a strike.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And up next for Chicago, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground at first, and a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Pete Alonso up next for the A's. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Henderson fires to second for one. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. 4-2 now. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the late stages of Game 3.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Ozzie